So I recreated this iconic scene from the first Deadpool movie as a small little Lego vignette. And in this video, I wanted to highlight some of the different techniques that I used when making it, as well as show how some of the areas of it are built. Enjoy! So in the scene in the movie, Deadpool is looking for this henchman's boss and has found a, well, rather creative way of getting him to talk. This mock started out as just me kind of wanting to build the Zamboni to go with the Deadpool minifigure that I had, but later realized it would be a lot more fun to just build a diorama to go with it. One technique on the Zamboni that I used is this specific cupcake piece, which comes from various different LEGO Friends sets. And I used it to kind of be the sort of little cleaning brushes that you would normally find on a Zamboni. I built this mock shortly after the movie came out in about 2016, and you can see over time that some of the stickers on the Zamboni have started to peel. Now these aren't official LEGO stickers, and unfortunately just some of the older ones have a tendency to peel like that over time. I believe they've fixed that issue now with modern LEGO stickers, but it's always something to keep in mind if you're planning to use official LEGO stickers on a mock like this. In my opinion, it's always a better idea to use printed pieces like this Snow Trooper sort of backpack piece here, which I use just to give a little bit of extra detail on the top of the Zamboni. And this kind of helps avoid that peeling issue, thankfully. Here you can see some of the snot techniques that I used to build the barrier around the ice skating rink. It's fairly simple, it's using some of these window pieces here, but hey, it gets the job done. Plus I felt that adding in this sort of back to the mock here helps the diorama just be kind of more visually interesting. If it was just the Zamboni on the ice, I don't know, it would just look kind of flat and dull. So I think this just really makes it pop a little bit more, makes it more visually interesting, and just makes the mock more fun. Plus I enjoyed building it, so it's a win-win situation. On this barrier here, I used some stickers here to act as sort of like advertising that you might typically see on a stadium like this. Now these stickers here come from one of the older LEGO sport themes, and these were actually some hockey sets, and they featured different stickers from all sorts of different hockey teams at the time, and I thought it was just kind of the perfect addition for something like this. I also included the sticker here that you can see for a bank. Now this bank sticker comes from an older Spider-Man Homecoming set, and I thought, hey, it also kind of makes sense to have some in-universe Marvel advertising to go with this Marvel mock. So let's talk about how I designed the ice. When you look behind the Zamboni, you can see that I transitioned from normal plates to tiles to make it look like the Zamboni is actually cleaning the ice. And you can also see that the ice itself is two separate layers of plates here. So I kind of peel some of it off so that you can see. So the reason that I made it sort of two separate layers, one was so that it could all connect one into the other, because it's kind of just sort of placed on the top of these bricks here. It's just sort of resting in place. It actually sort of is weighed down by the fact that the Zamboni is on top of it. I also made sure to have two layers so that the blood looks like it's sort of sinking into the ice and it's kind of getting stuck in there and stuff like that. And I think it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. And so you can kind of see how that's being done here. And I also made sure to use some trans red pieces as well as some dark red pieces just to kind of spice it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more realistic. Underneath the ice, I made sure to create some of these lines that you would typically see on a stadium like this. And again, I felt that this just made the mock a little bit less flat and made it seem more realistic. I always try to go with realism with my mocks. I thought, you know, if this was just a bunch of trans clear plates, I don't know, it'd be kind of dull and just wouldn't be that interesting. But these little tiny details like this, I think just make it pop all the more, at least in my opinion. Oh, and fun fact, minifigure arms fit perfectly into the connection point on minifigure legs. And they also make for great guts as well. So I also put the black border around the mock, and I like doing that with a lot of my different mocks. I think it just, I don't know, adds a nice touch to it. It's kind of like a picture frame around a picture or something. Just kind of rounds off the edges, makes it look a little bit more presentable and nice. And I don't know, it's just a fun little detail. And it's not too hard to recreate, just a bunch of black bricks and tiles and stuff like that, and it gets the job done. So that's some of the different techniques that I used on this mock here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all the other details of this mock as well. It's a shame that the Deadpool minifigure is so expensive. I'd love to build some more Deadpool-related mocks, whether it's from the first movie, the second one, or hopefully some more later down the line as well. Hopefully one day LEGO will give us a few more different X-Men-related characters, because we just don't have enough. It's a shame. But anyway, that's everything for this Deadpool mock for now. I have some other mocks on my social media, so if you want to check out some of the other stuff that's Marvel or Star Wars related or everything else in between, you can check it in the links in the description below. And if there is a mock that I've made and you want to see a video similar to this, showing some of the techniques and hearing the story behind the mock, let me know and I'll do a video about it. There's already a few other similar videos on the channel, so also check those out as well if you're interested. But that's everything for now. Thanks for watching, I hope you very much enjoyed taking a look at this mock, and I'll see you in the next mock review. Bye for now.